There's a lot of anecdotal advice around on improving your marriage. But if you want something you can really use that will actually make a difference and reignite your marriage, check out the link in the description below.
The question, what is the most difficult part about being married? Why? Answer by Samit Dash. Before I got married, I ruled an entire apartment I called home and I was the undisputed king. I could watch anything on TV, sleep on either side of my bed, eat anything, pretty much do anything I wanted. Then came the wife. She occupied my favorite corner of the bed, made me watch romantic comedies, fed me experimental dishes that I hadn't even heard the names of. The kingdom that I once ruled was no longer under my control. After reining me in for about a couple of years, my wife recently moved to a different city to pursue a graduate program. Suddenly I got my long-lost freedom back, yet I am not happy. I scan through tons of content on Netflix, HBO and other places, but don't find anything enjoyable. I have the whole bed to myself without the warmth. I sometimes go to exotic restaurants to lift my spirit, and end up missing my wife's half-baked cakes. You see, the most difficult part about being married is that once you are used to it you can't live without it. Addendum 1. Thank you for the upvotes, folks. This post was a quick reaction to a rather relevant question. Not a whole lot of thinking went behind it. Yet, people seem to like it. Words put down sincerely carry a lot of weight, it seems. I am flying today to see my wife. In fact, I am waiting to board my flight as I type this. Addendum 2. I am flying again today and here comes my customary update from the airport. The force is strong with this one. Sparsh has asked that I include a picture of us. Thank you, Sparsh, for reading. I initially wanted to include a pic of us, taken in Hawaii, to lure people into reading my post. But it didn't feel right. I wanted the readers to look beyond physical appearances and appreciate the underlying sentiment. The couple in this story could be any of us. Assign faces to these people as you see fit. Thank you. Answer by Mike Barber. I think the most difficult part of being married is maintaining individuality. If you are a part of a successful marriage, your instinct will be to do everything together. You love your partner, and you want to spend as much time together as possible. With work, responsibilities, and kids, y'all want to spend every spare moment together. While it's important to spend quality time with the person you're married to, it's equally as important to do your own thing. I implore you to be your own person. So many married people end up killing the golden goose by spending time with only their wife or husband. They spend all their time together, so they do the same things, have the same tastes, and develop similar personalities. Along the way, you're going to meet couples who seem like they've become one person. I think it's a death sentence for a happy and vivacious marriage. Who wants to sleep with themselves? I already spend all day with myself. I encourage you to do a few simple things throughout your marriage. 1. Have separate friends. Have friends separate from your partner. Your partner can know them too, but let them be your friends. I have a group of golfing buddies, and we'll get together now and then. I also have other pockets of friends that I'll go to a game or movies. My wife does the same. 2. Have separate hobbies. You and your partner don't need to do everything together. I like to go to the movies. My wife doesn't. I like to write. My wife doesn't. I love football. My wife hates it. No problem. On Sunday, I watch football. My wife does something else. 3. Don't couch ride with each other. You don't have to sit on the couch watching TV with your partner every night. It's not going to help your libido or the romance in your marriage. If you want to hang out with your wife, turn the TV off. Sit and talk. Have a drink together. Go out and do something. Just sitting there makes you the same, unengaged with each other. 4. Plan time by yourselves. You both should be planning time apart. Put it on the calendar and keep the commitment to yourself. Don't cheat yourself. The time you spend apart from each other will make your fondness for one another grow. Remember, your partner was once a stranger and you found something great in what made you both different. Answer by Raymond St. Stephen. Being unrealistic. Probably the most difficult thing is the same thing that's so difficult about becoming a parent. Your life is no longer your own. When you take marriage vows you are committing to a partnership. The notion of 50-50 is not right. It's 100-100s. Everything you do is for the betterment of the partnership. I'm not saying there is absolutely no time for yourself, but me time is not a right. It's a privilege that you squeeze in after taking care of us. Sacrifice and compromise are the order of the day. Bottom line, you've got to lose the notion that thinking what's in it for me can lead to a successful marriage. I would guess. Yes, it's a guess because I'm not a marriage counselor. that the divorce rate of 50% is caused mainly by selfishness and self-centeredness. Do you know how many times I've told myself I should have never gotten married? 1,000. But I've been thankful I'm married 1,001 times. That's realistic. What makes it successful?